Great to see you again, Harlem. I'm Katie.
And I'm Scott.
And this is HNN.
If you look back on the winter season and notice a little downward slope in your mood, you might have experienced seasonal affective disorder.
Let's learn a little bit more from Matt.
Millions of Americans are feeling depressed every year. Some are affected by SAD, seasonal affective disorder. If you are feeling anxious, depressed, have some weight gain, or just have a lack of difficulty concentrating, you might have SAD. You might be suffering from this common disorder. It happens around the same time every year. Some treatments for SAD would be light therapy, medications, or talk therapy. Don't suffer from this. Please contact your local doctor.
On a lighter note, mother-son and father-daughter dances are coming up.
Here's Erica with the scoop.
Mark your calendars. This year, Student Council is putting on the Mother-Son, Father-Daughter dance here at Harlem High School. Here's Kaylin for more.
Well, every year we have a hula hoop contest, and there's like dances with all the dads and daughters. And then this year we're having a bubblegum blowing contest and a root beer float sipping contest. Also, we have the senior dads dance, so any dads that want to participate in it get to do this performance for all of the senior girls. It's March 21st this year at 8 o'clock in the Commons, and tickets are $15 per couple.
Make sure to get your costumes together and remind your parents to get on board. Can't wait to see you there.
College is just around the corner, and if a lack of financial aid is what's holding you back, listen to what Tristan and Nate have to say.
It's an easy way to get help that you need.
If you're someone who has been looking for scholarships or someone who just found out that scholarships existed, you should take a look at the scholarship board in the guidance office. There are over $50,000 in scholarships available, and the scholarships can range from just $250 to $25,000 a year. And most scholarships have less than 5 qualifications that need to be met before applying. Are you not a senior? That's totally fine. Many experts recommend that students begin looking for scholarship opportunities about midway through junior year. There are also a number of myths that could push people away from applying, but rest assured, little to none of them are true, such as scholarships are only for the top athletes and students. This is definitely not true, being that a large number of scholarships require only a 2.5 GPA and no athletic participation. There is also a concern that the amount of money given by scholarships is not significant enough to make a difference in paying for college. While many scholarships do give a small amount of money in comparison to an entire college tuition, the numbers stack up. Earning a few $3,000 or more in scholarships can make a big impact on paying for your first year. Taking all of this into consideration, you should get down to the guidance office and find out how you can start gearing up for your future.
If you're looking for a way to gain some better study skills, these tips may surprise you.
Here's John and Michael with more.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My colleague John and myself decided that we would do some research into something that you will all find very helpful today. That is studying. Now, many of you know the basic skills for studying, your crunch time, memorization, note cards, all that stuff. We will not be covering those today because we do not want to waste your time. Now, let's start this off with a simple one. Something I ran into that was interesting while I was researching this is something called associative memory. Basically how associative memory works is you take something specific or unique and you put it with something that it is not usually involved with. Case in point, gum. particularly a unique flavor of gum. If you're chewing a unique or odd flavor of gum while you're studying for a test and you chew the same flavor while you're about to take the test, you are much more likely to perform better on that test because of the associative memory involved. It just jogs that information forward directly to the front of your brain and you have it right there. Another good studying tip that'll help you out, and one that you may not be familiar with, is the color you're wearing. Now hear me out. We're talking about red and blue. Now the left half of your brain is better at the more analytical stuff, things like math, science, or history. So if you're going to take a test involving one of these subjects or a subject like them, you'd be better off wearing red because it'll stimulate that side of the brain and therefore cause you to perform well on that test. On the other hand, the right half of the brain seems to associate with the more creative subjects, things like English, drama, or art. So if you're wearing blue, the color that the right half of the brain seems to associate itself with most, you are more likely to be able to perform better on those types of tests. There is another option. Music! Now hold on a minute there, that doesn't mean you can get your Halos out, or your Call of Duties, or your Fallout soundtracks. No, it needs to be something soothing, something that'll go into the background while you're studying. And it's for the best, because as our friend John can attest to, you can get distracted. Now folks, while me and my colleague John were researching this feature, we ran into something rather strange. And no matter where we went, we saw it. We wrote it off at first, but it was just there over and over and over again. And, we can't just ignore it anymore because gummy bears. 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 Eat one after you study a fact, you'll remember the fact. Gummy bears. Why specifically gummy bears? I don't get it. Like, is there a gummy bear cult? Do the gummy bear people show up at their gummy bear gatherings and follow their gummy bear sermons before going to sleep in their gummy bear beds, in their gummy bear houses, and their gummy bear blankets next to their gummy bear wives? Gummy bears. Gummy bears! So that's all we've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope these studying tips help you in your various test-taking endeavors, and I am out.
For those of you keeping up with Super Smash Books, then you know that the book Will Grayson has moved to the next round.
Let's go to Trisha and Helena to see what battle is next.
The Testing versus DJ Rising. Who will win? You decide.
Well, that's the show, Harlem. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at HNN1415.
And subscribe to us on YouTube at Harlem News Network.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great day, Harlem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going